Hello, hi there Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella's Secret Psychic. This is your love horoscope for March 2017 and I do hope that you're all well. Thanks for always coming to visit me here, and I do like to hear what you have to say, so do comment, do share this post, do like it also too. So, for most of you who know, how I do my readings is with the help of my spirit guides. So I basically tune in and I give you a general overall theme of what to expect. And if you'd like to know more about me also and my services, all the links are just down below. You can get hold of me through Instago chat, or you can get a mini video reading for me, or as long as Skype call, and it all starts from as little as $4.99. So interestingly, my guides are in a really singing mood today, and they're trying to shape or tell me a story a little bit about how the energy plays out for you guys in this month. So I don't know if any of you have ever heard of West Side Story, because that's the song they're singing. They're singing something's coming, something good, something coming out of a book. Like, they're singing that song. It's one of the songs in that movie actually. Or if you don't know West Side Story, I do recommend it by the way, then Romeo and Juliet a little bit, because that's what the West Side Story is kind of themed on. But I really want to focus on the West Side Story aspect because that's probably a little bit more modern for you to grasp. So if you don't know it, go and watch it or go and read it, one of the two. Because what they're saying here, overall, by the end of the month, or for some of you it would be earlier, there is a lot of peace being brought into your love life. But it's going to be as dramatic a little bit as the story is West Side Stories. So the story sort of in West Side Story starts with star-crossed lovers who kind of there's something about one of them being from one culture and then from another, and how they're not supposed to be together, basically. Just similar to Romeo and Juliet, where one's from one family and the other's from another family, and because they're feuding, they're not supposed to get together. So what happens is they do fall in love. But then there's some turmoil, and then there is sort of like there's some death a little bit, even though, don't worry guys, no one's dying. But there's turmoil, there's upset between these kind of feuding parties, because, so they have to keep their love secret a little bit. But then it has a sad ending, but the difference between, I guess, West Side Story is they're saying that all that kind of drama happens, and I think there's obviously something very tangible about the fact that that your love life, or the person that you're interested in, or the person you're in a relationship with, that their family does not approve of you, or your culture, or your family, or your way of being, whatever this is. This could be your mother-in-law, for example. And in this month, the person that you want almost puts you first, proves to you that actually, despite what other people might say, this could be friends and friends as well, no matter what, and somebody says, they are choosing you, basically. And so they will do what is needed, including falling out, including, for some of you, yes, it might even be secret also too. So for example, some of this small percentage of you, this could be because you're in a triangle situation, and so the third person in that triangle obviously doesn't want you to be the other person, vice versa. But it feels like a person that is in your heart's desire chooses you. So there's a falling out, quite an epic one, because West Side Story is an epic kind of movie. Albeit the difference between that story and your story is that at some point during the month, some of you it will be the end, some of you it will be earlier, you're chosen. I get commitment, and I get you bringing inner peace. And I also think here that the war was a little bit necessary, because it does tell some people to kind of mind their business, or that this is how it's going to be, they have to accept it. So for some of you, it could be they're upset because you're getting married and they think you're too young, and so you've got parents sort of getting upset with you because you're doing something that they don't want you to do, or perhaps you're moving in, or whatever it is. You've just got all this outside influence trying to get in the middle of something either starting with you or somebody else, or even if it's an existing relationship, that people are trying to interfere, to try and propose their values, their views, their morals, their everything onto you and your situation, and about how it is that you should or shouldn't do it, or whether you should be with that person because there's something different about them. If you're single, watch out for this, because it means you're going to be meeting somebody who, I think it's more on their side than it is on your side, but it could also be that it's people around you also don't approve, but they don't seem to approve of you. Maybe you're not the right religion, maybe you're not the right skin colour for them, maybe you're not rich enough, whatever it is, they'll find a way. Skinny, all that kind of stuff. There's something wrong that they see in the situation and they want to get involved. But the beauty of this is, even though it gets a bit heated, is that you and the person that you are with demonstrate you're more important, that they don't care about those kind of ignorances, those prejudices, basically. And it's really lovely, because it just means that because you are standing firm, because you, again, this may be you that has had to say something also too, it just means that you've brought peace to the situation, because actually what you're telling people is, I'm not allowing you guys to interfere in my decisions. I'm not allowing people to get in the way of what is happening that I feel is very special for me, and I'm not going to let your negativity get to me. So it brings you peace because you voiced that. You even had to perhaps be dramatic, even had to cut people out of your life, but you've had to say it, and it will bring you peace. And what I like though is a commitment that's coming to you is more. It's not just saying, oh well, we've done this now. It is very much as romanticised as West Side Story, as Romeo and Juliet. So think about that story. In both those stories, they both secretly get married in that story. So that's the kind of commitment that's coming. So even if you are married to this person, you've had another spout of dealing with the in-laws, let's say, this person is still on bended knees in your camp, is still on your side, is still dedicated to the relationship with you. If this is a new relationship, they don't care, you don't care. You're both committing to you. You'll both be turning your backs on the people that want to poo-poo the party, basically. And there's strength because you're doing it together. You know, sometimes you can have relationships where they listen so much to what other people have to say that then it doesn't go anywhere. What my guides are saying to you guys is about you and the other person. You know, think about it in the scenario. The thing is, they're messing with an Aries, and an Aries will not allow that. The fire, the raw will come out, and it certainly does. But it's about you knowing your worth, and you not being party to ignorance, basically. So love wins out in the end, and I think this is what I like about the difference between Romeo and Juliet and West Side Story when it comes to your story this month, is that it doesn't end badly. It ends really well. So do stand up, be counted, and tell all those people to leave you alone. You know, you choose who you want to be with because they choose you right back, and you stand together tall in this month. It's a beautiful story. Do let me know how it's playing out for you guys this month. I've been Bella, and again, if you'd like to have a private reading with me, all the links are just down below. And I will see you again next month. Take care. Bye.